We are live.
Back to the Nobody Asked Show. Yes, another show that nobody has asked for. We've got a big slate today, boys. I looked at the college football. I looked at the NFL. I looked back at the college football. There is 19 games, 19 that I'm excited about. This slate, next compared to last week's slate, this slate is unbelievable. We'll go through the categories like normally, but clearly we can see something is missing here.
Yeah.
Evan,
Here,
I
hang on.
don't
I'm
don't
gonna
know
have
what's
to
going
exit
on.
out here for a second. 1 second.
All right, no worries. We can fill the time. I'm coming to y'all from scenic Fredericksburg, Virginia, right now.
Never
Been
heard
up
of
here
it.
for. It's like so for people from Virginia, I think they would agree. Fredericksburg's like the line of delineation between what you would consider Nova and what you consider Virginia. So Fredericksburg's like as far as you can go. Okay.
Oh,
The captain is
all
in.
right.
Hey, I just want everybody to know today for the Survivor picks. The captain's here. He's gonna be leading the ship. Don't worry, the ship will
Thank
stay
God.
afloat despite having to take 2 picks. And happy Halloween month, everybody who all that celebrate. So it does look a little
Yeah.
ridiculous on camera. So I don't know if I can go the whole show looking at myself like this.
No,
but,
it's gotta be that.
No,
That's
happy
awesome.
happy
we'll
Halloween.
just lock and load then, tuck buckering down,
Yeah.
and rear the hatches.
Yeah, so a couple things there that I've mentioned. We do, if you did not listen to Tuesday's show, we do have our Survivor pool runner, I guess, Survivor pool manager, is a big Jeopardy fan. So this is double Jeopardy week. So every couple weeks
Massive.
he sends out an email. I think it's to narrow the farm again. This league had like 36,000 something people in it. So every couple of weeks we're gonna have a double game week. We're down to the 8,000s from 36,000 to start. A lot of people lost in the Bills last week. Thank you, Evan. A lot of people lost on the Rams last week. Thank you, Evan. But you kind of buried the lead there, Ev. It is Halloween month, but it's a more important month that started on the first of this great October. Do either of y'all know what month that might what holiday that might be?
Maction.
No, but that's another great holiday. Um,
Let's hear it.
I'll go ahead and let the cat out of the bag. It's Cocktober, boys and girls. This is historically when, under the Beamer era, we play our best football. Cocktober into no cocker. For November, I got to work on November.
Yeah,
But
we'll go back to the drawing
Cocktober,
board with that one.
yeah. Cocktober is here. I think you'll see some of that with our picks. But boys, like I said, I've got 19 games I want to talk about. So let's get into it.
It's actually incredible how much of a better slate it is this week than last slate.
Yeah, dude, when I was doing my
About
research
10
this
great
morning.
matchups.
Yeah, when I was doing my research this morning, I was still writing. I hadn't even got out of the noon slate. I was like, this is exceptional. And we honestly don't sleep on the games tonight. The games tonight and tomorrow.
A lot of
Go ahead.
Thursday games.
Yeah. A lot of good Thursday games. I've got action on all of them.
Yeah, I'm leveraged pretty heavy already this weekend. Yeah, having to go for a third straight away game. I had to do a lot more prep earlier in the week this week, so I can have my betting slip locked and loaded pre-weekend.
You
And
can
an
bet New York,
interesting
though, right?
week in the NFL. An interesting week.
Yeah, but dude, when you're in New York walking around bar hopping all day, that makes things a little bit tricky.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not
Um,
having to navigate the bar scene, and when you're going in and out of bars all weekend, it's not the ideal way to watch football. I'll just come out there and tell you that.
Yeah.
Not at all.
It's purely
Well-
for vibes.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless you get a good read on something, get some news, or you're hot from the morning slate and you got to put in some last second 7 o'clocks. But let's get into it, boys, because there's a lot. We'll go ahead and just get right into the categories, I think, and then we can circle back on some other stuff. Before we do that, though, because this game is happening in a couple hours or in an hour, I love Tulane -7. I love it, love it, love it. I want to make babies with Tulane -7 tonight. So everyone take the opposite side.
Yeah, last time I bet Tulane with you guys, I got
Yeah, it did not-
I got my
did not
face
go
pushed
well.
in the mud, so I'm a little hesitant to take that.
That's their only loss this season.
Yeah, well, it's
It was a tough one. All right, let's get into it. Ev, give me your first game.
all right. So I got I have 7 or 8 games on here. But listen, it's a game that I am super bummed I'm not going to be in Texas for this weekend. It's pretty much a holiday in Dallas, Texas. Being right between Norman, Oklahoma, and Austin, Texas, is a proud tradition of football. and everybody, all the college kids from around those areas, come into Dallas for the Red River Rivalry. Play at the Cotton Bowl every year. It's a spectacle. The
Is the
city of
Cotton Bowl
Dallas.
in Dallas?
It's in Dallas, so
Okay.
it's played right there. It's played on the state fairgrounds, so it is.
Yeah, I knew that.
Just flooded, and the whole city is packing with people. And for whatever reason, no matter how good either of these teams are, it's a great game every year. Great atmosphere, and I can't wait. I'm a little upset I'm missing it, but I will say this: the only reason I'm really upset missing it is just because of how cool the bars would be this weekend. It is kind of getting a little bit old in the scene. I will admit that it's a little overcrowded. It's a lot of college kids. I think it's going to be a great game. Texas has to win. They have to get a rebound game. And what better way to get pumped up for a football game than playing your biggest rival? And then Oklahoma, undefeated. So what happens there? I don't know the latest on John Mateer. Is he going to be able to play it all? That's going to be some big news come Saturday.
I have heard more and more that he is going to play, and that the line reflects he's going to play. I know it's moved around a lot. I think on our show Tuesday it was like the 3 maybe. Oklahoma was the dog by 3, and now I think they're favored. I do think Mateer's going to play. I love this game. This is right up there. It's definitely a top 5 rivalry game in college football, just historically speaking. It's in that top tier of college football games. Maybe in the offseason we'll rank our
I think it's my
rivalry
3.
games or something.
I think it's my 3 if I'm jumping.
I was thinking, I don't know. I think it'd be probably 4 or 5 for me because obviously Army Navy's number 1. You got to go there first.
Yeah, I mean, but that's
But that is number 1, whether you want to say it or not.
Yeah. I mean, but that I was kind of
a lot of
excluding
classics.
that. I'm kind of excluding that.
Okay, well, if you're excluding that,
matchup.
then if you're excluding that, then I can see it being number 3. But yeah, this game's awesome. I love this game. I'll touch on this one a little bit later when we get into the gambling corner. But yeah, this will be fun. Chuck, anything on this one?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, to be honest with you, I feel like Oklahoma is going to absolutely crush Texas in this matchup. I feel like they have a top 3 defense in the nation right now. If Mateer plays, man, I think they could win by a touchdown. Was not impressed by Arch, and I don't see them kind of like magically turning it around there.
Yeah,
and I just feel like it's in Oklahoma, right? So
no, it's in
neutral site.
It's in Dallas.
A neutral site
yeah.
game.
Oh, I see.
Game
Okay,
yeah,
because
yeah,
you were saying that, Evan. I was like, oh, like you're gonna like go to Austin or go to Oklahoma,
No.
but
So it's in the middle. I mean, they usually do, unless something's changed. I swear.
It'll be at the fairgrounds.
Yeah, I think even at a neutral site though, like Oklahoma just has honestly just a better team, and I think to me, like I love Oklahoma money line, and we'll get to that a little bit later.
I can't disagree with you there. What I would say is, I mean, if let's say this was an Oklahoma spread of like 7 or 8, I would stay away from. This is like a game you don't touch the large spreads. It doesn't have one this year, obviously, but I think this is a pick'em game if you're gonna bet this game.
Yeah, and like I said, we'll get into it later on the gambling corner, but I am on Texas, Chuck.
Little civil rivalry.
Yeah, Chuck. Let's stick with you. What's your first game you want to talk about?
Yeah, let's hop on over to the SEC. Alabama against Missouri. Think this one's going to be absolutely electric. It's kind of crazy that we have a spread of 3 in this game. Like can't remember the last time Alabama and Missouri had that between them. But Alabama coming off a hot week. Ty Simpson just looks like he's playing arguably the best at the quarterback position this year. Like right now, everything feels like it's clicking on the offensive side. I know Missouri will put up points, but I gotta admit, I feel like Alabama is probably the best team in the SEC right now, to me at least. So I can see them winning this pretty handedly. Curious what you guys think with this matchup, though. I mean, it feels like anything can happen in the SEC. So
go ahead, Ev.
To jump the gun a little bit right here. Everything in the world is telling me not to feel this way because the spread doesn't feel right. Alabama -3 is my favorite bet in the goddamn world. Oh my God. Missouri are frauds. Missouri sucks. Alabama, I might take an alternate line of -10. I love Alabama in this game. Love Alabama. Love them. I'm
Yeah.
so bought in on the Alabama train. It's not funny.
I kind of thought the same thing.
Until they come crashing down the end of October.
Well, and I
At
feel like
Williams-Brice.
the way the Gamecocks played Missouri, the way Lenore's was able to throw on them, I feel like if he can do, I mean, he threw for like 300 yards, I'm pretty sure. If he can do that, Ty Simpson's going to have a game.
He's gonna pick apart the secondary.
Yeah, right. And I feel like if they're just clicking at the right time.
I'm like y'all. I love Bama in this game. I think Missouri's a really good team, though. Unlike you, I don't think Missouri's fraud per se. I think they're a good team. I think they're well coached. I do think also some of the things I've been hearing, what we've been maybe talking about on this show about Clark Lee, the Vanderbilt coach, going somewhere. Why not drink? Why not drink? He's done a great job at Missouri. I think he could definitely be primed for a step up. I think the spread is right. I think this is a close game. I do think the Tide pull it away, though. The way Ty Simpson's playing, is it Jam Miller, the running back, on Alabama? He's a beast. I mean, Ahmad Hardy is also a beast as well. I don't even know if that's his name. It just felt right.
Yeah, running back for Missouri.
Yeah, Missouri. He's probably the best. He's probably the best running back in the country. But
him or Justice Haynes.
Yeah, Justice Haynes looks good. I do love Bama in this spot. Charlie, I'm glad you took that one because I was between that one and another one. I'm from this state, so I'll go ahead and get them off the. Who would take us back to 2023? And you said we've got a big top 10 matchup, a Big Ten top 10 matchup. Indiana is welcoming Oregon. Your first thought would be like, what the fuck? Oregon's in the Big Ten. And your second thought would be like, whoa, Indiana's a top 10 team. This game is awesome. Oregon's a good team. Obviously, they're the number 2, I think, 2 or 3 team in the country, depending on which poll you look at. Indiana is better than last year. Fernando Mendoza is an absolute beast. He's the number 1 quarterback right now, as far as draft circles are concerned.
So here's my question to that.
I want to take
Boone.
Indiana, but I can't.
Here's my question to you, Adam Boone. Is Indiana a better team than last year?
Yes.
I think so too, but they haven't had a real test yet. I'm not going to say Illinois.
They beat the fuck out of Illinois, and Illinois is a good team.
Listen, I think that game could have been a fluke. I'm not ready to call Indiana better than last year. I'm not saying you're wrong. I think they are as well. I just don't think we can adamantly say it yet.
They have a much better quarterback than they did last year. He's not Canadian, so that's also a benefit. Fernando Mendoza is not Canadian, so I'm going to find out he's from Toronto. But
that's bad. Toronto's one of the worst cities in Canada.
Yeah, the only Mendoza from Ontario. But regardless, I think this is a much better Indiana team. I think that they've last year felt more fluky. They didn't play anybody. This year they beat the living life out of Illinois. The living life doesn't make sense, but they beat the shit out of Illinois. I think this is a good team. That said, I think Dante Moore is just better at football than anyone on this Indiana team. So I'm still taking Oregon most likely, but it's more of a game time decision. This game is just going to be fun. What do y'all think?
Yeah. I mean, this is a massive matchup. Obviously, like you said, with the records and the implications. I mean, someone's got to lose, right? So someone's getting their first loss.
Yeah.
I think Oregon's gonna. I think Oregon's gonna win this one. For the same reasons you said, Boone. Dante Moore is just like incredible. If it's not Ty Simpson, it's him right now playing the best quarterback play right now, for me at least. I feel like this is also one where, like Evan, you were saying with Texas and A&M, if it was in A&M, like kind of avoid that like negative like 6, 7 territory. This is one where I'm afraid of that. Like, I don't like the line for Oregon. I don't like them winning by 7 points. I feel like they could easily win by like 4 or 5, maybe a field goal. But I can see Indiana really covering here. So
see, I disagree. It's in Oregon, isn't it?
It's the cross country for me.
It is, yeah.
It's the cross country.
I would agree.
Right?
I would agree with you, Chuck, if this was a traditional Big Ten, but it's the cross country is giving me the extra points.
Like, I mean, that's.
You think they just crush them?
3. I think it's a 17-point victory.
They're playing at 9 a.m. local time for the kids in Indiana. Because Indiana's
whoa.
Indiana's
12:30. 3:30 game goes back 3 hours, dude.
Oh, sorry. It was in my noon slate. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, no, they're not playing in
Hawaii.
Sorry. I had them in my noon slate. My bad. But regardless, I mean, this is a huge time zone game for me. I do think I think the spread is 7.5 right now, so I'm absolutely buying that to 7. I think they can win this game by 10. Any other thoughts, or kick it back to Ev?
Go ahead and kick it back to me.
Yeah, I'll kick it back to you, Captain.
Listen, here's a game where I just think this could be one of those games where you look at the score and be like, holy fuck, how'd you score so many points?
I love it. I love it. I love it.
It's Notre Dame, NC State.
I love it.
I might be looking for Jeremiah Love 4+ touchdown pops in this one. Like,
Yeah, this
I
game
see
rocks.
Arkansas all over again.
Yeah.
Where Notre Dame is like 56 at the end of the first quarter, something just crazy, and you're like, whoa.
The
I'm
spread's
so
only 6, or the total's only 60 right now.
Yeah, like that.
Like, I'm hammering that.
Yeah.
I'm hammering that.
I'd argue I might bet it at 80, and I'd be okay with it. You know, like I mean,
I think Jeremiah Love can score 30 points by himself.
easy. And like, listen, Notre Dame's defense has had hasn't looked. They let up points. NC
They
State
do.
can score quick. They're
especially
explosive.
NC
Especially
State
in
will get at
garbage
least
time.
30.
Yeah, like I mean, and what you think Notre Dame's going to lose this game? So like
Yeah,
NC
right.
State's getting 20
Exactly.
or 35. Kind of seems like
It
the
could
math
easily hit
is maths
70.
where the over has to hit here. Like there's not
Yeah.
really many ways where it doesn't hit. I love this game. I'm just excited to watch him. There's a lot of points on one of the players
Yeah.
who I think is just when he's playing his best football, the most exciting player in college football.
Hollywood Smothers, I assume you're talking about the wideout for NC State, because that guy is electric. He's enough.
He'll get a shot, but I was referring to Jeremiah Love.
I know.
But
There's another piece that we're missing on this game, and it's not this game; it's NC State as a whole. People aren't talking enough about how good C.J. Bailey has been, the quarterback at NC State. I mean, granted, he's thrown to Hollywood Smothers, which is maybe the coolest name in college football right now. Yeah, I'm going to just continue to operate under the assumption his God-given name is Hollywood, and I won't hear otherwise.
Well, what about that kicker?
True.
It's a two-horse race, but those are the guys that are leading it.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I love this game. This game is like, it's going to have to be on the quad box because of how many points will be scored, but I do think Notre Dame handles this game pretty easily.
Absolutely. I'm just excited to see a lot of points. Like this game is one where you watch till the end of the first half, and you probably take it off the quad box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Chuck,
every time you look up, someone's in the red zone. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go over to a game I want to talk about later as well. Michigan versus Southern Cal. Very excited for this one. Michigan's actually an underdog here. I think because they're going to Southern California.
Time zone game.
Yep, so another time zone game, but one where I feel like Michigan is going to win, actually. I think that this is a case where they beat the crowd. I think they're just a better team, and I actually love them as an underdog here. So big implications to this one, I feel like. Whoever wins this is like, it's a real statement game. So what do you guys think?
I'm completely aligned with you. I think Michigan wins this game. I don't buy Lincoln Riley. I don't think he's done a good job at Southern Cal. I do like what's their quarterback, Jordan Mailata. I do like him. I thought he's been good. Southern Cal's got some players, but I just think the only hesitation I have here is it too big of a spot for Bryce Underwood? We've seen him when he's in a big road game before. I thought he looked fine, but is it too big of a spot for a true freshman quarterback? That's my only hesitation. But I'm with you, Chuck. I like Michigan, but I'm taking the points. So
I love Michigan here. Love Michigan here as well. I just don't trust Southern Cal ever.
No.
Ever since they lost, ever since Vince Young ran that ball in from the 5-yard line, I've kind of been. Listen, I'm a little hesitant on Texas or on USC. Excuse me, or Southern Cal. Yeah. Excuse my French.
Come on, Captain. Okay, man, there's some good games left. I'm going to take my next one.
I still got 5 left on my list.
We've talked on 6. I still have like 13 games I want to talk about at some point. I'm going to go with the late night game. You've had a great day of college football. You got 2 one-loss Big 12 teams. The loser's going to be in a bad spot. The winner's going to be in a good spot to maybe take that second at-large spot, because I'm assuming Texas Tech continues to run away. Give me Arizona State at Utah. This is a fun game. This is a fun game. I think Arizona State's number 21. Utah, I believe, is a top 15 team, if I'm not mistaken, at least top 20. Both these teams are fun. The Utah's pretty much dismantled everybody except for Texas Tech, who Texas Tech, they might just be the real deal. Captain was on that from the beginning. To credit to you, Captain. But I love this game. I think it's a lot of fun. There's gonna be a lot of fun had here, and it's that late night game that you get to like. You've hopefully had a good day gambling. Hopefully you tailed the boys and you're up some units and you can just lock in, let the drunken bliss take over and just watch some Big 12 football. But I love this game.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great game. I think it's two teams that really need a win too. We're talking about Big 12 contention, especially with how good Texas Tech has looked. Texas Tech does have a matchup as well where I could see them. I don't see them getting complacent. They play a decent Kansas team. But I mean, right now it's a Texas Tech league, so I don't think you can really afford to have 2 losses playing in the Big 12 right now with some of the talent top of that league.
No, because I don't know if y'all would agree. The Big 12 gets 2 teams, maybe they get their winner, their automatic qualifier, and then maybe one more, but they're not getting 3. It's more my point.
I'd be shocked if it's more than the automatic qualifier. Unless one of these other teams, like an Arizona State,
just runs the table.
Arizona State, Utah, Houston, maybe Kansas, probably not.
No,
the rest have to run the table and start to look a lot better. Right now, I just think it's a one horse. Oh,
see, if Utah wins out and their only loss is against Texas Tech, who in this hypothetical is undefeated, I think Utah can snag that other one. But
they'd have to play Texas Tech again. So like if you lose Texas Tech twice,
true.
I guess it depends how bad you lose the second time.
Yeah.
You know, like they got beat pretty handily the first time, I want to say. I think
they did.
Over 15 points, 14, 15 points. So.
But if you watch that game, it was never like a competitive game, it felt like.
The whole game was just sloppy. The game was sloppy from start to finish. Like it wasn't a good football game. And then Texas Tech sort of looked better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I actually like Arizona State here. They were one of my dogs, actually. I like them as a live dog, but I also just love them to cover. Pretty sure you can, or just in a teaser. You can get them at like 5.5 right now. Last time I looked, but I think they opened at 7.
Yeah, it's 5.5 right now.
Sam Levitt's just that type of guy as well, who I feel like plays to the final whistle and is always gonna try to be getting points, putting his team in dangerous situations. So, I could see them easily winning this one outright.
Putting himself in dangerous situations too. Love that from the quarterback.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, let's circle back around unless wait, Chuck, we didn't get your second game. Did we?
I think Evan, did we get your second game?
Yeah, I got my Arkansas.
Okay, yeah. No, I said Michigan.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I was making sure I wasn't losing my mind. Yep. Okay, Ev, yeah. Give us your third.
We might have to do 4 rounds today, boys.
I can.
I'm going to go Georgia-Auburn here. I'm super excited for this game. I'm scared about it. I'm leaning heavily on Georgia here now. I know it's Auburn.
Yeah, but that's an hour down the road. That's not a home field.
Yeah, and Georgia looks really good. I'm really buying into Gunnar Stockton. He's playing good football. I'm buying into the Georgia team. I don't think they're a national championship team as of yet, but I like the way they play. They get up for games. They haven't really played a bad game yet. And I'm just excited for this game. I think it's going to be a great game. I think this could be a game where Jackson Arnold does have a coming out party, though. I could see Jackson Arnold just going off one of these games with his receiving core. Maybe it's this game. We'll see. We'll see what we saw what Joey Aguilar did at home against this Georgia defense. Maybe Jackson Arnold has a similar type performance, but we'll see.
Yeah, the thing that makes me... This is the Deep South's oldest rivalry. It's a fun game. The teams are close. It's all the cliches. These teams don't like each other. They're from right around the corner, blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, Ev, you and I were both super high on this Auburn team coming in. I'm still high on the players they have, but until Hugh Freeze can figure out that he's got 2 nuclear weapons at receiver, I just don't know that I can trust them.
Yeah. I mean, hey, maybe he'll take a playbook out of Tennessee's book. Watch what they did offensively. We'll see.
Yeah, but he's not as good of a coach as Heupel.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said take a playbook out and just copy him. We'll see. I don't know.
The thing that... Yeah, sorry, go ahead, Chuck.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, the thing that kills me on this game, and this is not analysis, this is just pure feel, which is kind of what the whole show's about. Can any of us picture a 2-loss Georgia team in October? Because I can't. That's where I'm getting stuck here. I can't picture a Georgia team with 2 losses this early in the season.
Well, I couldn't
It's
picture
clouding
a
my.
South Carolina team with 2 losses this early in October either. So
History has told me that it can happen. So
It can easily happen.
Well,
yeah, I've watched I watched a lot more of 2 losses than I have.
I have the memory of a goldfish. I refresh
helpful.
every season. I just get rid of it.
Yeah,
Restart.
That's helpful.
And when I looked at this team before the year, no chance. So
yeah,
that's where I started from. I'm going to work on that this offseason, but not going to change.
I gotta say, I'm excited for this one as well. I think this is a good pulse check for how good Georgia is. This Georgia team, though, is again one dropped catch away from being 4-0 and pretty handily the best team in the SEC. I feel like 3.5 is a weird spread.
Yeah.
I don't love taking those, but I love throwing them in a parlay for like money line. I just think they win this game just by being the better team again. Yeah.
I mean, I hear you.
I feel like it's just a similar spot to Bama, honestly.
Yeah. Let's keep it with you, Chuck. What do you have as your last game? Potentially, we might go to 4. Who knows?
Yeah. For that last spot, I think I've got to bring up Florida going into A&M. Man, what a matchup! I feel like Florida. Yeah, they're 2-3. Billy Napier somehow keeps saving his job with these epic performances. They're obviously coming off a big win against Texas. A&M is undefeated, and I feel like very handedly, and they're they're ranked 5th now, so they could honestly just get a really good spot in the playoff this year. Like, who knows? They've beaten some really good teams. I feel like Notre Dame, Auburn, right? A few pretty solid contenders. So I feel like this is a spot where A&M can also make a statement. Like, Florida's coming off of a high, traveling to your field. You can now go 6-0. I feel like A&M's gonna win. Spread's sitting at like 7, I believe, or like around a touchdown. Probably just due to being at home. But what do you guys think about this one? Because 2 teams coming off of just weird, pretty crazy weeks.
This is a weird one for me. It's like, does Florida pull it out again and Billy Napier sticks around? Or I'm just that guy's had 9 lives already. Like, someone cut the cord. It's every time he needs a win to get through. But if he gets his ass kicked after this game, after getting the big Texas win, does he still get fired at this point? I could see Texas A&M having a lapse game here. That's more so where I'm at. I could just see Texas A&M not playing well here. I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be a weird game, I think. It's a game I probably won't bet. I say that, and I'm probably going to bet Texas A&M. The words felt bad coming out of my mouth. So I think I'm going to go with Texas A&M on that one. So that's my decision now. Live on show, the reaction came to me. I love Texas A&M here.
Yeah, I'm thinking about how close Auburn played them as well. I think that was like 16-10 or something like that, and it was just a slow game. I could see Florida just.
They didn't play them close though. It was a weird game. Like, if you watch that game, Texas A&M beat the shit out of Auburn up and down the field. It was like 16-3 for the longest time, and then they had that weird interception, or maybe 16-7. I'm not. A&M should have won that game by 2 scores comfortably.
I just mean they covered a 7-point spread.
Yes. Because we were all riding the Auburn train.
And I think the Florida could have one of those games where they just kind of confuse A&M a little bit.
Yeah.
Like Evan was saying, they don't bring their best stuff, and then all of a sudden they're down at half and they got to fight in the second half and they don't cover.
If this game was at the Swamp, I'm all over Florida, maybe taking him as a live dog. But I like A&M. I like this team. I think Kyle Field is a hard place to play until the Nobody Asked boys are there. Then it'll be nothing.
It's gonna be quiet. It's gonna be quiet.
Yeah.
When I'm clacking my boots up and down those stands,
it won't be quiet. I've been with you in an away game. It won't be quiet. But yeah, I'm probably not going to take this game. Unlike Evan, I think I'm going to stick to that. I can be convinced on Saturday, depending on how the day goes, but I just don't like the spot. I think Florida might have found something, but I don't know. If they can keep running the ball well with Ball, then I think that they could cover. I just don't.
Well,
Great
Boone, what's your last
analysis.
game? Give us your last game.
Dude, there's so many games I want to talk about. Give me. All right, give me this game for the same reasons you took Notre Dame, Evan. I think there's going to be a lot of points in this. In fact, the over-under is set at 69.5. Give me the Arkansas Razorbacks going into Neyland Stadium against Tennessee Volunteers. Give me what's the new coach's name? Why can't I remember it?
Pittman.
The motorcycle guy. No, the guy who replaced Pittman.
Bobby Petrino. Petrino's back.
Yeah. He's an offensive guy. He loves spreading the ball. Taylor Green is. You know who I was talking about.
Yeah.
We love Arkansas overs.
He likes to spread the ball. Taylor Green's a good quarterback. He's fun. He's electric. He's dynamic. Tennessee is just really good at football. I think that's safe to say at this point in the season. I saw this over at 70 points. I didn't even bat an eye. Just give it to me. This game is very similar to the Notre Dame NC State game, just with what I think more even teams. I think Tennessee's a little worse than Notre Dame when they're rolling. I think Arkansas is a little better than NC State. Yeah, I love this game. I think Tennessee wins. I do think they cover the 11.5 as well. Again, I might buy that down to 10 just because 11 feels like a weird number to get trapped on. But yeah, I think this game goes to 80.
I love it.
Yeah,
I agree.
we've had a lot of success with Arkansas overs, so
Literally, I'm not
why
stopping
stop now?
No, I'm even if it loses this week, I'm going to continue
No,
betting
it's
it,
one
'cause
enough. It's one enough where it's bought an extra life.
Yeah, they are absolutely 100% allergic to playing defense, and I am here for it. Do we want to go one more round, or what do we?
I got to touch on a game, so yes. Listen,
Okay.
A game where I'm super excited for this game because I think it's going to be funny. Michigan State versus UCLA. What kind of game does UCLA come back with? I think they should bet again. I think they
How do you
lay the
top that?
biggest egg of all time and lose by like 45 points. Like, it just could be like, and it's going to make Penn State an even bigger laughing matter. Like, I think UCLA loses this game so bad that it might get James Franklin fired.
I don't think James Franklin can be fired. $50 million buyout.
But yeah, maybe not during the season. Not during.
Jeez,
the season.
is it that much?
Not during the season, but this could be the hey dude, you lost to UCLA. Look what happened. Michigan State did to them.
Yeah. I am excited to watch Penn State play football again. I think they're on a bye this week, but I am excited to see just what they do. But yeah, this game is funny. I did have it written down. This game is the funny one.
Yeah.
I think UCLA is going to win this.
I'm not really excited for this game. I just think it's going to be a funny storyline.
Wouldn't that be awesome that they just caught absolute fire and just went on a 5-win?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think it's too late for it to really matter at this point.
Yeah, they're 0 or 1-4. Yeah, there's nothing to be saved.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could get a bowl game, but will they just spoiler? I don't know what the rest of their schedule looks like. Just start whooping up on the Big Ten. Just start beating everyone, costing everyone their national playoff champion hopes.
Nico just goes on to win the Heisman.
Oh God.
But while we're round robining, let's talk about Ohio State, Illinois.
I was waiting for that one.
Glad you got to it.
Because that one's going to be quite the offensive matchup. I feel like I'm curious if Illinois is going to give them a test, or if Ohio State's just going to absolutely obliterate them, turn it into an Indiana situation. I think the spread's at 14 right now, something like that.
14
and a half.
Okay.
I agree. This is another game I could see Ohio State getting a little lapse. However, with how good they've been playing, I'm very hesitant to say that. Ohio State just kind of seems like they're maybe this is me jinxing them right here, lapse game proof. Just they're not capable of having a bad game. And
I don't think Ohio State's capable. I think their quarterback is capable, though. He's a true freshman.
Yeah. But their defense is so good, they could pull them out of that. So I don't know. I'm hesitant to say that, but I could see. I think this game goes one of two ways. It's a one possession nail biter, or Ohio State wins pretty handily. The cover is never in doubt.
I think it's the latter. I don't think there's any chance Illinois keeps this game close. Excuse me. I just think Ohio State's too good. A new trend that I'm noticing. Similar to when I was noticing the trend on Arkansas overs and NC State overs. whoever Ohio State plays, team total unders is a new thing I'm looking at. It's a new thing I'm noticing. I just think they have the best defense. 17.5 is what it is right now. I'm taking it personally. I don't think Illinois scores more than 2 touchdowns. And that gives me space. What's up, Hud? That gives me space for 2 touchdowns and a field goal. We got Hudson in the background hanging out. He loves that bet. He loves Illinois under.
He's a big fan. Big fan. That's my dog for those listening.
Those are like, what the fuck's a Hudson? Yeah. But yeah, I love this bet. I'm gonna be noticing it from now on. There's another game that I like. They actually played Michigan State last week. Nebraska minus 4.5 against Maryland at Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
Maryland, I don't know what to make of them. They were leading the whole time against Washington. They blew it. They beat the shit out of Wisconsin. It's a good football team. They're on the rise. I do think this is Nebraska's year in some senses, not like their year. I think they're going to win games like this. So I am taking Nebraska in this game. I have it at minus 4.5. I don't know what the spread is now. I took it on like Monday, but I like Nebraska here. I'm curious to hear what y'all think. Nebraska's kind of a boring team to me, except for the Raiola thing. Yeah,
I love Nebraska here. I think the spread's in a good spot as well. I think Viola's going to get it going. They had that loss to Michigan, but I think Michigan's going to turn out a lot better than people thought they were this year. Didn't Maryland lose like in a heartbreaking fashion last week?
Washington. Yeah, they gave up 24 unanswered.
I think that's going to be hard to come off of that and then play a boring team like you said, like Nebraska, who's just going to run it down your throat.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I couldn't disagree with either of you more. Nebraska is a fucking Dylan Raiola is a fucking trash quarterback. Nebraska's a trash program right now. 20 years ago, not so much. I'm out on Nebraska. Maryland.
20 years ago was 2005. They weren't good then either.
I was giving them the benefit of the doubt, man. You don't have to spit on their grave when I buried them.
That was big Ndamukong Suh hours, I think.
Yeah, jeez. I love Maryland here. I got Maryland outright. That's my favorite dog of the week. I'll jump ahead and give that right now.
All right.
Lock me in. I love Maryland here. I don't even want the points. So on moneyline Maryland, I think they win by 7.
Fair. I've got a couple other ones. I know we're going a little long here. We can just touch on them real quick. Unless y'all have more to talk about.
Sure.
Yeah, touch on them, and then we obviously have to talk about the game before we move to NFL.
Boys, let me interject here before we talk about the game. I would like to just knock out everyone's favorite bets. I want the last thing we talk about college football wise before we jump to NFL, Gamecocks. If that's cool with you, boys.
We can do that.
All right.
I'm down. So I'm going to go in reverse order from Saturday, just because that's where my list is now. BYU versus Arizona at Arizona. BYU is a good team. They're ranked. They're undefeated, I believe. Why is that spread only plus 1.5 for Arizona? That's really all my note there. Don't know if y'all have anything on that.
So you like BYU in that?
I like BYU, but I don't like where Vegas put the number. Like, I don't know what Vegas knows.
That scares you. That's never a good one. That's a stay away.
Ev, I'll kick it to you for this next one. Kansas at Texas Tech. Line's 14.5 right now. This could be an over game for me. I don't know. I like Jalen Daniels.
I like Jalen Daniels. I like Kansas a lot. The problem is their defense is worse than Swiss cheese. It's like
that's why I like the over.
It's like Swiss cheese that someone just started playing with the holes, kind of thing. Like, it's just even worse.
That's such a bad visual.
Yeah. That's what their defense looks like. To be totally honest. It's just awful. So I love Texas Tech here. I don't know if I love 14.5. I mean, I do.
That's
and I
what I'm
don't,
saying.
because like Kansas can score in bunches, and like this could be one of those just real bad backdoor covers that you can just get your dick kicked in.
That's where I'm at. I might tease this game down to like 9.
Yeah. But I love Texas Tech here. I just don't think Kansas has the defense to stand up to a team like Texas Tech.
Yeah. Next one, App State at Georgia State. This is just a fun, like, Sun Belt kind of game. Spread's 1.5 right now. Here's one that I need some help with, boys. I need y'all to bring me back to the light of Jesus Christ here, because TCU at Kansas State, and I've tried to talk myself out of betting on Kansas State.
Do not fucking do it. Do not fucking do it. The captain's putting the paddle down. No Kansas State betting. That's like betting on Boise State again. Might as well do a parlay while you're at it. Good God.
I might take a Kansas State parlay with Boise State now. I kind of love Kansas State to win outright.
Listen, hey, you do that, and I'm going to walk on water, and the boat's not going to sink. But that's okay. I'm happy if that happens.
I've seen you do more miraculous things than walk on water, specifically in Norman, Oklahoma. So,
that's a story for when we get up some sponsors.
Yeah, some sponsors that won't cut us. All right, just two more. Pitt at FSU. What does FSU look like after that Miami game? They have to win this game. FSU has to win this game, and Pat Narduzzi and Pitt are a good team. The spread's 10.5. It's in Doak, in Tallahassee. So, I think FSU wins, but 10.5 feels like a lot of points against a tricky Pitt team. And then the last game I had. This is a fun game for tomorrow night. Really fun game. Two 1-1 loss teams maybe. USF at North Texas, the Green Machine. I love North Texas. I love North Texas. I've been betting on them all year. They're a good team. They win games. Spreads North Texas -1.5. Don't know if y'all have caught any of the Green Machine.
Listen, Charlie, go ahead.
Just gonna say it. I'm all over South Florida.
Yeah, that's fair.
I also had this one circled. I think they are gonna run the ball down North Texas' throat. I could see. I feel like they're gonna kill them.
Listen, so this is a location game for me. Any school that's from Denton, Texas, you can't trust. It's one of the worst places you can have a school. Kids are boring. Any kid that plays football there doesn't have good taste, so for that reason, it has to be South Florida.
That's fair. I can be talked out of this game. What I cannot be talked out of is over 65.5 in this game.
That's fine. I will never tell anyone not to bet an over. Listen.
Yeah.
If you're on an over you have a 150-point over in a football game and you tell me you're hammering it, I'm probably not riding with you, but I'll never tell you to bet the under. I might tell you not to bet. But I'll never tell you not to bet it.
All right, let's get into the bets then while we're talking about it. Yeah. So we obviously, for those of you that are new, we have our best bet, our favorite dog, and then we'll put together a parlay for the people. I've been going captain's orders. I think that's how we'll continue. So Evan, we'll go Evan, Charlie, myself.
So hey, I've already previously mentioned both mine, but I'll just run them back here. I love Bama. I love Bama -3. I love Bama -3. It's that simple. They're the better football team. The secondary for Missouri just is not going to be able to do a thing. So, love Bama. Never a doubt in my mind in this one.
All right, Chuck, what do you got?
Yeah, Bama was going to be my number one as well. Love them. My number two is going to be Michigan plus 1.5. Just love them straight up. Think they win this week. And make a statement.
Wait, that's your favorite bet, Michigan plus 2.5? The 1.5?
Yeah.
What did you have? I had 2.5 this morning. You have it at 1.5? 1.5 now?
Now it's at 2.5.
So you like it more?
I love it even more.
I'd probably buy that to 3.
Yeah. I've noticed something about Charlie sometimes. He just picks 2 dogs for his 2 favorite bets. I think it's another game we've previously talked about. I was going to make it my parlay, but after hearing how Charlie is on the other side, I won't make it the parlay for this week. But give me Utah -5. I just think they get it done at home.
All right. I like it.
All right.
I think it's... Actually, I don't really like it. I have no idea what's going to happen in that game. But hey.
It's not your bet, so it doesn't matter.
Don't have to worry about it.
Shootout.
What do you, Ev, what's your favorite dog?
Let's go Terps. Let's go Terps. Terps money line. Fuck the 5 points. Keep them. Give them to me on the other side. Terps win by 7.
All right. Fair enough. What about you, Chuck?
Favorite dog this week is actually, after talking through it, it's gonna have to be Florida. I've been against them a lot this season, honestly, but they proved me wrong big time last week with the performance against Texas. I feel like this is a spot where you guys mentioned it, like A&M could just kind of hit a wall a little bit. I feel like that Florida defense as well has come alive, like the way they play Texas, and they could slow A&M down, and it could just become a just a really ugly game, and spreads at like 7. It just feels like one where Florida could give them a hard time.
Yeah, I like Florida a lot in that one. I think I ultimately think I'm gonna lean and bet Florida. I just don't know today. I've got a question for you for my favorite dog. So, according to the book, this team is at a pick'em.
No,
However, one team is ranked and the other team is
not allowing.
not ranked.
Doesn't make a difference.
Okay, so Texas I cannot take.
The ranking is purely political.
Okay. So the ranking I cannot take then. Well then I'm gonna ride with Chuck then. I'm taking Florida. Or not Florida. Chuck didn't take Florida. He took Michigan. I'm taking Michigan as my actual dog, not my favorite bet. I'm taking Michigan plus 3 points. I think they get it done there. I like Texas is what I like better, but they I guess are technically according to Vegas not the dog. So all right, boys, you want to build a parlay?
Let's do it.
Let me just fire up the old undisclosed gambling at FanDuel, DraftKings, MGM, ESPN Bet, whoever you are. If you want to sponsor us, we'll use your odds.
I do accept bribes.
I only accept bribes. Ev, let's keep the order going. I feel like we've got some good mojo going.
Listen, this is a game you're required to bet the over on every single year. Much like Army Navy, you have to bet the under. This game you have to bet the over, and that is the Red River Rivalry. So we're going to take Texas, Oklahoma, over 43.5. Love it. Have to have it.
It's 43.5.
Yeah, that seems low.
I love that. I love that.
Seems low.
It's that.
I think it's because of Oklahoma's defense.
Listen, it's the Red River Rivalry.
Texas's defense too. Don't forget about Texas has a good defense.
This is a game that could be. You could be at 21 points with 3 minutes left, and the over still hits. Never count this bet out.
Can't I find this? Is this a day game or a night game? This is a day
3:30.
game. Okay.
Which is bullshit. It used to be at 11 a.m. It used to be the noon slate every year, and so the city of Dallas was popping at like 6 o'clock. Just people streaming around. It was incredible.
That is awesome.
If it had still been 11, I don't think I would have left.
All right, Chuck, what do you have?
Give me Michigan plus 3. See if we can keep it rolling.
All right.
I like it this week. I like it this week.
We are. Is this our 4th college football one? We're over in the college football world.
Yeah, but this could be the week though. This could be the week.
All right. The app I'm using does not allow me to take 3, so I took 3.5. Just for the record, we'll post all these on the socials as well. Boys, I'm at a crossroads. I don't know if you want me to just give my thoughts or if you
give me your bet. I don't want to sway you one way or the other. It's got to be you.
So I really want to take. Well, there's 2 that I love. One is Iowa State money line coming off a loss at Colorado. It's only 2.5 point spread. I'm taking the money line if I do take it for the parlay. The other one is we just root for fun and the Tennessee Arkansas over 70.
I like the first one better for the parlay.
All right. Iowa State money line, that gives you odds of plus 509. Iowa State's got to bounce back if they want to keep their hopes alive in the Big 12. So you got Iowa money line, you got Michigan plus 3.5.
Oh,
you've got the shootout over. Yeah.
Wait a second, Boone. Evan took Oklahoma, Texas over, right? 43.
Yeah.
Then, actually, give me Alabama money line. I'm making an audible here.
Okay.
Because I forgot Evan didn't take Bama in the parlay. I want Bama in there.
All right.
I think this is a good week for them.
Do we just add Bama and have a 4-legger?
Fuck it.
All right.
If you want,
this is where the boys get off the schneid.
we were all on Bama, so like that could be a 4th profit
I swear
boost.
to God, if that's the one that fucks us.
Yeah. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? That would actually be hilarious.
All right, hold on. Things glitched. I'm in. Like I said, I'm in Fredericksburg, and there ain't no fucking service.
Well, let's hear these Gamecock thoughts. Evan, do you wanna?
Yeah, y'all get into that. Let me put this
divulge.
parlay together, and then I'll jump in.
Listen, I'm flying to New York tomorrow. I am having a quick layover in Columbia, South Carolina, to go drop off the captain hat to Lenore Sellers. He's gonna row the fucking boat all game long. He's going to silence Death Valley on Saturday night. Shame on them for giving us a night game. They shouldn't have done it. Because we're going to disrespect Death Valley at night. It's going to get shot down a level after this game. The defense is going to have their best performance. I'm predicting 3 to 4 turnovers, a Dylan Stewart touchdown, and then Lenore Sellers to throw for 250, rush for another 50, 2 in the air, 2 on the ground. South Carolina wins 10 points. I am refusing to take any negative thoughts in this game. My word of the year is positivity, and it's going to be an outlandish take. But that's how I'm going to go into this game, all positivity, until I have a reason not to be. I'm not going to look at any statistics, not going to look at the narratives, just going pure off. I need to be heart into this game. Otherwise, I don't know if I'll be able to get up and ready to watch it.
Yeah. I know the spread is sitting at like 10 points, right, for us as dogs.
It's actually gone down to 8.5 today.
8.5.
Yeah.
I think this is a game that we can honestly, truthfully win. LSU's offensive line has been a little suspect in a few games. I feel like the 2 big games they've won, Clemson, Florida, they both kind of, not been huge performances. That Clemson win is not looking as good as it once was. Then they play Ole Miss and they lose. I feel like we are just getting better, honestly, every game. I feel like we're just growing and growing, and what a win it would be to go in to LSU and come away with a W. I mean, this could potentially turn our entire season around. So, huge game for the Gamecocks.
This game is the season. That's how it is. We put ourselves in this spot. This game's the season. There's no other way around it. If ands or buts about it.
And what a start it would be to the gauntlet as well. Because if you could come away with just 2 or 3 wins, from that gauntlet, you could still have a really good, respectable season. We're
going to win out.
You heard it here first.
So I have 3 notes on this game. The first one, if the gambling gods have this, they don't have this until day of game, so I couldn't make it for the parlay. My original parlay selection was going to be South Carolina over sacks. Whatever that number was, I was going to take the over. I think our D-line can eat against this O-line. They have not looked good. For whatever reason, they aren't throwing the ball. Well, I know the reason. It's because Garrett Nussmeier has 1 arm, and it's not his throwing arm. That's the first note. I think we can get after the quarterback. The second note is it's Cocktober, and we win in Cocktober. My third note, Evan, I'm taking this one directly to you. What's one thing that we always talk about on this show? Things that come to an end.
Streaks.
The last time we beat LSU in Baton Rouge was the year of our Lord 1994, when Charlie Walker and I were born. 31 years. It just celebrated its 31st birthday on October 1st. The streak ends. The streak dies at 31. I'm talking. This is some old-fashioned colonization, dying from tuberculosis at 22 type shit. This streak dies from tuberculosis at 31 on the year of our Lord 2025.
Massive implications.
I just want you guys to know.
This is huge.
I heard that. I will now be placing a 5-unit moneyline bet on the Gamecocks.
I will match.
Listen.
I would also love a big game from Sellers.
We have to have a big game from Sellers. We have to. Otherwise,
that would make
it's not
my
happening.
day. Yeah. I would love for him to.
It has to be like Tennessee Sellers. Excuse me, not Tennessee.
That was Rattler.
Yeah, sorry. Well, I'd take that too.
Like A&M.
Clemson,
A&M Sellers
A&M
too.
Sellers, just when it matters the most.
Yeah. I want to see more Matthew Fuller at running back. I got to see more Vandrevius Jacobs. I got to continue to see him. And maybe let's put a life alert out for Jared Brown.
Listen, maybe it's a Jared Brown come-out party.
I heard the gambling app just accept Jared
Jacobs
Brown.
is having a good... I've enjoyed watching him.
That's funny. I think all 3 of us have the same book in some regard with our boy, and I just heard the tone. If I can, real quick, take it back to that 4-legger, the college football 4-legger. It's plus 895.
Love it.
Yeah.
That'll put us up for 6 weeks. We'll be good to go.
Yeah, we'll be solid.
We're gonna start getting ballsy.
I
that was a big one.
I I do love the Cox here. Pause, quote that, put that shit out on social. Boone loves cock. I love it here. I think we can win this game.
And the AI script.
If this game, the only thing that makes me nervous about this game is Baton Rouge at night. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
I wanted it
fair.
at night. I want the quotes. I called it a few weeks ago. I said I wanted this as a night game. I wanted
I
it.
hope we wear black.
Aaron Anderson, if we can keep him on the witness protection list, then I think we've got a shot.
I love us. Maybe we'll give
us too.
Vakari God might make a return. I don't know.
All right. Y'all want to move it to
great hour of college football. Hope you enjoyed.
Yeah.
Let's dive into the NFL here. Luckily, we have a few less games this week in the NFL. But yeah, we'll get this cranked out here in the next 20 minutes or so for all you still listening.
Yeah. We'll be all right. You guys, let's just start with our team previews. Evan came off.
Evan had a big week. Yeah, let's keep it kick us off.
What a team is coming into this game. Drake May's firing on all cylinders. I don't trust the New Orleans pass rush. He's gonna have all day to throw. They're just gonna fire on too many cylinders here. Unless Ramondre Stevenson has 5 fumbles in this game, we win the game. And I'm not gonna rule that out. So I want that clearly stated. Ramondre Stevenson could have 5 fumbles, and maybe eventually he'll get benched. I don't know. I just think we're so much of a better team in this spot that's starting to play really good football. Had this been the game after beating Carolina, I would have been a lot more nervous. But I think now that you've got the big win against Buffalo, you're kind of trending in such the right direction that it's 2 really good wins. You don't have a lax game here. It just, everything looks better week to week. Our offensive lines played really well. Our run games played really well. Drake May has just been a precision passer all year. I don't trust. Listen, I love Spencer Rattler to death. I don't trust him going against our defense. I just really don't. I don't think he is capable of keeping up. So, unless turnovers kill us, I love us here. Surprise note, I think this is one of the best picks for the survivor pool. Hate to have to do that to my team, but I think it's a great spot.
Yeah, I honestly agree with you. I think it is a great spot for the Patriots. Saints got their first win, so it's kind of just like get that off the monkey off your back.
Mm-hmm. That's huge.
Yeah, and so now it's back to tanking, and the Patriots just looked so good last week. Boom, what do you think?
He's so high.
He's on the red, man.
Oh, I saw it immediately. That dumbass fist over his face.
I love the Saints here. I think the Patriots win. I think the Patriots win by a field goal and the Saints cover the 4.
That's fine.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
Listen,
this game is weird. This game's weird to me. I like the Saints though. I do like the Saints in this game. I don't know why. This is all feel. I have no reason to like the Saints here, but I do like the Saints. I'm not gonna go crazy and make them like my favorite, their survivor pick or anything, or my parlay pick, but I do love the Saints here. Charlie, tell me about the Panthers.
Yeah, Panthers are undefeated at home, so we're a great NFL team. Got a big one against the Cowboys here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Obviously, Cowboys coming off of a pretty handedly nice win against the Jets. Panthers also coming off of a pretty nice win against the Dolphins, but a little bit more dramatic. Don't feel good about it. Don't feel good about it. I said it last week. The Cowboys are, to me, like honestly a top 5, definitely a top 10 offense right now. Even without CeeDee Lamb, they just seem to be scoring so many points versus whoever they play. Panthers defense we are not a good defense. We don't play well against these types of teams as well. So part of me is like glad it's at home. Obviously, we've been playing better at home. We're undefeated. So yeah, I don't feel good about it, but I think at the spread's at like -3 Cowboys. So it's one of those games where like the Panthers could definitely win it if they can just kind of contain Dak a little bit and keep the Cowboys maybe under like 25 points and just hope that Bryce can have a good game. But yeah, I wouldn't be high on the Panthers this week.
I love 2 things in this game. 2 things. The Carolina Panthers cover and the over. I love the over for everything.
Love the over.
Every reason you just said, I love the over. The Panthers, I think, are live here. I think they're live dogs. I'm definitely taking +4. That much I do know. I don't think the Cowboys are very good. I don't think anyone I don't think anyone in the NFL besides the Lions are very good at football. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I think Dallas is very gettable here. I love that it's at home. I love that I'm not going to be in Charlotte because the traffic in Charlotte when there's a home game is god awful. But I think the Panthers could win this game absolutely. But I'm still riding my stock from Panthers to be in the Hunt graphic team later this season. Ev, what do you think? I heard you ripping some stuff up.
I don't hate the Panthers covering. I really don't, surprisingly. But Brandon Aubrey is just too good to not win this game.
Which is why I love that the spread's at 3.5.
Yeah, so like it could be an easy. Well, I've seen 3, so I had 3. So I can see it push it. I just think the Cowboys are too good. They're playing good football. Their offense is too good, and I just don't think. I saw what the Patriots did to the Panthers, and I think the Cowboys' offense is better. So, or just
yeah, but I think the Patriots are probably better than the Cowboys.
I agree, but I just don't think the Panthers can keep up offensively with the Cowboys. Is where I'm at.
At home is where I disagree with you, but I mean it's all fair. It's all fair.
We'll see.
I do agree on the over. I don't think this is a spot where either team I would like the Cowboys, but I think the Panthers, like you guys said, could easily cover. Let's just be honest. Both of these defenses are trash.
Yeah,
they each give up 20 plus points a game, almost guaranteed. The over sitting at 49. If either of those teams just put up 30, it could easily hit. So
yeah. That's why I like the over is, spoiler alert, one of my favorite bets of the week. Colts versus Cardinals. Colts at home versus Cardinals.
Yeah.
This is a game that you can't lose, especially what's been going on with the Cardinals. I think the Colts could definitely lose this game. I think people are starting to realize that I'm pretty pessimistic about the Colts and optimistic about the Gamecocks.
That's how you should be, though.
Yeah. Colts have to run the ball. You have to run the ball. The Cards have a bad run D, so obviously get up and get after it. Jonathan Taylor's playing like the best running back in football, so get in there, right up in there. The Colts are down their second, third, and fourth best cornerback though, which makes me kind of nervous. Marvin Harrison Jr. might have figured out football. I mean, listen, if he can figure out how to play football back where his dad was able to play football, that could spell some problems for us. I don't know. I mean, I think we're going to win this game. I think we got to spread the ball around again. Alec Pierce is probably not going to play with a concussion still. Kenny Moore obviously is still out, and then we have 2 other corners on IR, which sucks. But I think we win this game. I don't know that we cover though. It just feels like we're due for a regression spot at some point. I don't think the Rams was that regression spot. And we have a new kicker because Spencer Schrader, his whole knee exploded. Did y'all watch the Colts game at all last week?
Yeah, I did, but I missed that.
It was like the first or second touchdown. The Raiders edge on the left side of the kick block unit comes around the corner and just blows up Schrader after he kicked the ball. This is legitimately
I might have seen that actually.
Legitimately what the medical said on after he got his knee evaluated, his entire knee exploded. All the ligaments are gone, completely gone. So he's obviously out. Michael Badgley's our new kicker. He's been with the Colts before. McAfee calls him the Honey Badger. I'm good with that. I think Badger's a good kicker. I think we win. I don't know that we cover.
I don't like calling a kicker a Honey Badger. Don't take that away from one of the best college defenders of all time. I hate that. I despise that.
I think McAfee calls him that because his last name's Badgley, and he says he's so sweet.
Listen, I don't give a shit what the reasoning is. I hate it.
Fair.
You can tell me he has a long legacy of. I'm not going to go that far. I'll stop.
Leave that one alone.
Yep.
But yeah, I do think the Colts win here. Y'all have any thoughts?
I think the Colts are going to steamroll the Cardinals in this game. Partially because of just them being a way better team, and also partially because what a letdown they had versus the Titans. I don't know how you recover from that and just bounce back easily. You're catching a team that's super hot. So, and it's in Indy.
Yeah.
I think you need a game-winning drive from Daniel Jones to win this game. That's where I'm at in this game.
It doesn't. That wouldn't surprise me.
So
at all.
like that's
Would
where
not
I'm at.
surprise me.
I think the Cardinals have a lead late in the fourth quarter at some point in this game. I do think the Colts win. I think the Colts win this football game. I definitely don't think they cover. But like I said, I just think they have some type of lapse in this game. I don't know what it's going to be. It just seems like too easy of a Colts spot to win because I want to hammer. Everything in me is telling me to hammer the Colts in this game.
Yeah, right. It's a weird spot.
That's why I don't like it. NFL that never pans out well for me. So
if you gamble long enough, there's certain triggers in your brain that when you see spread, the way you react is usually right.
I keep thinking that with the Colts though, and then they just absolutely steamroll. It's like
I know.
That's what streaks are. That scares me more, dude.
Yeah.
It's just because we didn't think the Colts were going to be this team this year. Listen, I wasn't necessarily
I certainly did it.
I wasn't a Daniel Jones stan, but listen, I'm so far down on Anthony Richardson. I'm like, dude, you're better off with this guy. So far, I've been right, but that's neither here nor there.
I've been wrong.
I will say the Cardinals have played teams close this season. They've
lost their last 4 or 3 games by last second field goal.
Yeah, right. Like they might have lost those games, but it is 7 points, so I see where your head's at.
All right, I'm gonna inverse the order on the picks because Evan's getting all the first picks.
All right,
Chuck, what is your favorite bet this week?
Favorite bet? Oh, I love this NFL slate. By the way, I think it's got everything. It's got spots where teams can cover large spreads, and then obviously some spots where some guys are banged up, and then we've got a massive matchup. But by far my favorite pick, I think this week is Chargers minus 3.5 against the Dolphins.
That's why I don't get to go first. All right.
I mean, feel free to pile on that, but I just feel like it's a really just bad line. I think it's got to be at 4 by now. I think it was even 3 at one point, but the Dolphins are not as good as the Chargers, and the Chargers have lost, but they've lost to pretty good opponents, I feel like, and this is the definition of a get-right spot for them. They started hot this season. The disappointing loss last week to the Commanders, which didn't really feel like a 27-10 game. Like I said, just a better team, and I feel like Herbert's gonna throw all over that secondary.
I love it.
You would think that should be a bigger spread.
There's a few games like that this week. A few games like that this week.
Yeah, and it's also coming off of that Panthers win. I love betting. I love betting on teams that are better playing against bad teams coming off of really bad losses like that away. And you saw the way just Mike McDaniels was coming down the tunnel. You saw just the deflation losing to the Panthers. Now you've got to go up against a hungry Chargers team. I feel like this one could easily cover, but we'll see.
Love it. I got no comments. Great bet. It's gonna be a great win.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
Should we go to Evan then?
No, hey,
sure.
I'll go last
reverse.
this time. Boom. I don't want. Listen, I want to see if I can get my second bet stolen. Now we'll see.
I'm taking the Buccaneers minus 3 at home against the 49ers. Brock Purdy hasn't played in a while. Mac Jones is bad at football. I don't care what his record is. I've watched him play football. He's not good. Baker Mayfield only wins game-winning drives. The only thing that I think the reason why the spread is what it is, no Bucky Irving. I think Rachaad White's more than capable, though. So give me Bucks minus 3. This morning I think it was 2.5. Now it's at 3.5, but I'm taking it down to 3.
Do Niners have a lot of their guys back then from last week?
They could, but none of them played football forever, so don't care.
Yeah.
George Kittle comes back in 2 weeks. I know that because he's on my fantasy team.
And did the Bucks replenish their offensive line a little bit by this point? Are those guys still out?
Don't care. Baker covers.
Yeah, no, it's...
This is a game
That's true.
The fact that it's 3 makes me more comfortable with the Bucks. If this thing was any more than 3, I would stay the fuck away from it.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
It's going to be a close game.
But to be clear, my favorite bet of the slate is the Eagles to beat the shit out of the Giants. But that's tonight. So.
Yeah, hey, I like the bet. I don't love the bet. I think that game could go either way. I'm not, but
that's fair.
but the check mark does go to Baker in the clutch moment situation.
I'm betting on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like it as well, Boone. I feel like last week against the Rams was a fluke. My only worry is I think they get they have a pretty long week, um, so they can kind of heal up a little bit. Bucks coming home, but yeah, I mean Bucks feel like a mismatch there, especially at home. So no Bucky Irving though, that does kind of sting. Man,
Rashad
it's gonna
White
be a
is
good
good at
game.
football, man.
It's gonna be
People
a good
forgot how
game.
good Rashad White was.
Yeah,
People forgot how good Rashad White was.
yeah, that's fair.
Ev, what do you got?
Evan?
Between two, but I'm gonna go with the one I think just a can't miss. It's Broncos -7. I'm gonna bet on the Jets. I think the Jets go 0-17. That's a disorganized franchise until they have a citywide meeting, like I said a few weeks ago about a team name change. I just ain't gonna ever believe in the Jets. The Broncos are really starting to play good football. The Broncos are one of the hottest teams in the NFL right now. I love the Broncos here. Love the Broncos -7. I might buy it down to -6.5. I'd have to look at the odds switch just to win it and not have to worry about an outright push.
I do like the Broncos here a lot as well. The Jets, who knows, man? I feel like the Jets should be better at football, but they're not. All right, Chuck, let's stick with you. Who's your best dog? Or sorry, do you have something else on the Jets?
I just got a pile on there. I love that bet, Evan. The Broncos feel like they've got like a system down at this point. I feel like that system is what helped them beat the Eagles when it felt like they were down and out. And the Jets, man, I don't see them scoring more than like 14 points against this Broncos defense, and I feel like Bo Nix is going to absolutely tear this Jets defense apart. So
They're so
I
bad.
like 7. I feel like the spread could be 10, and I'd still probably take it.
The Jets are bad.
What are we on, favorite dogs?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I'll just get right to it. This is also probably matchup of the week, given it's Sunday night football, but I am all over the Lions tonight or Sunday night.
How could you
Love
not
them
be?
as dogs. I mean, this is just a spot. I feel like it's because it's in Kansas City, but the Lions are just a tough team. We said it before. They just didn't really have a lot of fall off that we expected, and I feel like this is Chiefs coming off another team coming off of a bad upset against the Jags when you were away. That's just tough to recover from, and the Lions come into this flying high. Especially taking them as a dog. I mean, take a money line. Once this turns into a shootout, I just feel like the Lions prevail. We saw what they did to the Ravens as well. Now we know more about the Ravens, but I feel like it could honestly, turn into a similar game in terms of like the score line. Great matchup though. I'm excited for this one.
I agree.
I love the Chiefs. I love the Chiefs. I love the Chiefs money line. I love the Chiefs money line in this spot. I think they absolutely win this game. But it's one of those. The Lions should be favored by more points. That's where I'm at.
The Lions should be favored. Period.
If the Chiefs were dogs here, I would probably honestly change my if the Chiefs were like +3 here. I just feel like but like give the Lions 2-3 points, like tease that up to 10. I'll take that all day. I feel like the Lions could easily win outright.
So you're basically whoever's the dog you're taking is your favorite dog.
That's wild. That's a wild way to play this one, too.
Yeah. No, I think the Chiefs get this one done at home.
They wouldn't be my favorite.
It's just one of those spots. I don't know. I'm going back to the well on this one, boys, and I'm taking Seattle. I like Seattle. I think the Jaguars got away with kind of a bogus win. I think the Jaguars are playing good football. To be clear, I picked them to make the playoffs early season. Chuck and I were both on the Jaguars being good this season. I don't think that this is a close, I don't think this is a blowout for the Seahawks. I do think it's a close game. I just think the Seahawks are better. I think their defense is really good. I think the Jaguars are going to have a come back to earth spot a little bit. I like the Seahawks here.
Boone, that was my pick too. So I totally agree. I think for every reason you just said, but I do have another pick, so don't worry.
All right. Well, let's hear it.
Charlie, you got anything on that one before I jump in?
I also like the Seahawks, but yeah, let's hear it.
Well, because Boone made me do it. I didn't wake up and choose violence today. But my Steelers slander is going to continue on this podcast. I don't think the Steelers are a very good football team. I love Dylan Gabriel to get his first career win. I'm taking the Browns outright to win this game. Listen, I got my captain hat on. I've long since said I would have been a great Pirate had I been born like 500 years ago. And, we're going to go in there and we're going to beat the absolute shit out of the Steelers. So, violence with the captain hat. I love the Browns.
I also love the Browns here. I'm like you. I don't think the Steelers are very good. Sorry, Ben. Sorry, Bella, as well. But I don't think the Steelers are very good. I think you got that old man out of there. Flacco brings down the vibes. Can't stand that old fart. Had him on my team last year. It was miserable. I do think that the Browns get it done here. I don't think the Steelers are very good.
And my Steel hatred will continue until Mike Tomlin is fired. I think he's washed and over the hill. They need to move on.
How washed can he be, though? He's never had a losing season.
He's washed. He's over the hill.
That's fair.
Good
response.
When you become a championship coach to not a championship coach, you're down. Once you start downgrading your career projections, you're done.
Fair.
I'm on the other side of this one. I'm afraid it's in.
You're legally obligated to be on the other side of this one.
No, truthfully, it's in Pittsburgh. It's Dylan Gabriel's second start. He looked bang average against the Vikings. I don't think he's going to be able to move the ball, whereas I feel like the Steelers' offense has been able to at least get like 20 points a game. Just feel like, I don't know about the spread, but I feel like the Steelers take care of business here. I don't trust Dylan Gabriel away at Pittsburgh. That's mainly why.
And now, you listen, I can be talked into anything. You make good points. You make good points.
Or Shadur Sanders and his miming.
Yeah. It took a lot for me not to take the Panthers here in my best dog spot. I love the Panthers this week. All right, boys. You wanna any other games you want to talk about, or you want to just build a parlay?
Let's do a parlay.
All right, Chuck. Let's keep you going first.
All right. For the parlay, yeah, I think I would love to buy this to 3, please. Chargers -3.
All right.
Stick with the favorite bet.
All right, Ev, you go ahead while I get these in.
So I decided after blowing it the last couple weeks, I'm not going to go with a prop. I really wanted Quentin Johnston anytime touchdown score. However, what I am going to take is similar to Chuck. I'm going to buy it down to 3. Give me Bills -3 over the Falcons.
But yeah, those Monday night games.
I'm glad you mentioned that game because this was another one that I almost took for my favorites instead of the
Bucks.
Bucks.
Get right spot.
It is.
And it's not like you've had a bad game or, against the Patriots, maybe you didn't play your best game, but it's just, you got to rebound. You got to get a win here.
Turnovers. Is it in Buffalo?
It is.
I don't even think it matters, to be honest.
Yeah, like it's in Atlanta. And also, I'm not sure Atlanta plays any away games. I've kind of noticed that. So they're kind of one of those teams where Atlanta just always seems to be playing at home.
All right. The Bills -3, you said?
Yeah.
Do you want something different?
No, I'll take the Bills.
Y'all could both have money line here if you want.
No, fuck that. I'm not a pussy.
Fair enough. All right, Bills -3, and then listen. I'm a prop guy. I always take props. I'm not going to change. The NFL props have been successful. This one is not as juicy of a parlay as we've had in the past. Hopefully that means good things. Give me Matt Stafford to throw 2 touchdowns against the hapless, hopeless,
I thought we talked about this.
Pathetic Ravens defense. They're atrocious in every sense of the word. I think they have like $52 million of cap space on IR right now. 4 All-Pros on IR right now. They're hopeless. Their defense is bad. Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams each get in for a tutty. That gives us plus 263. So significantly lower odds, but
no, that's still a great parlay. I love it. I feel like you saw what Stroud did last week. What do you think Stafford's going to do as well? He could throw for 400 here.
Yeah, and I was tempted to go Puka Nacua anytime touchdown here. I think I'm just going to take the easier one with Stafford to throw 2 touchdowns. I don't think the Ravens secondary or defense for that matter can stop a nosebleed. So
yeah, which can I just point out, Stafford, a lot of question marks before the season. Right now, he's on track for a top 5 quarterback season.
I was the question
master.
I was the question master on that, and I wish I hadn't been because it fucked me on multiple levels across different things. But yeah, I love Puka. I love Stafford. I think the Rams get this. The Ravens, I don't know what's going on there, man, but I think at least they get 2 touchdowns. So,
Yeah, love the parlay.
is it the time? Are we? I don't have any other games
No,
that I
it's
need
the
to
time.
talk about.
Let's ride.
Yeah, let's do this double jeopardy. What are we thinking?
All
So
right.
we've got Cardinals, Cowboys, Chiefs, Seahawks, and Colts chosen so far. So that leaves us teams who are in heavy favorite spots like the Broncos, like the Rams. That
I,
leaves
I'm
us,
out on the Rams
yeah,
again. I'm out on the Rams again.
out of the Rams.
So yeah, here's who we've picked so far.
Leaves us the Patriots against the Saints potentially.
I love the Patriots here. I'm going to be honest. I'm not sure there's going to be a better time. Here's another rationale for the Patriots. I'm not sure there's going to be a better time to use them.
Go back
to
where it was like
where it showed all the teams we took.
yeah. The outside of the game view. Yeah.
I like Patriots here, and then I like either Broncos or Eagles.
You know what also crossed my mind? That's probably just a stay away spot, but I mean, do we like the Chargers against the Dolphins?
Yeah, I do.
Because we still have them. We lost in our other Survivor, but
I don't think you take the Chargers right now because that's the loss. That's why I think that's a
bad mojo.
Yeah, like let them. The Chargers haven't won recently. Like, let's get them back before we pick them.
That's fair. They are 0-2 in their last 2.
Do we want to save the Broncos? We also have the Eagles, by the way.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying
Eagles.
Patriots, and I like Patriots here. And then you throw away Broncos or Eagles. So take a team.
I'll take the Patriots with you then.
I'm good with Patriots.
And
I still do love the Saints. I'm not gonna lie. I might take Saints money line to hedge.
That's fucked up. That
emotional hedge.
That is on. If we lose, that's on you. That is fucked up.
I hate it when he does that.
No, you cannot do that. Unless all three of us are hedging, you can't hedge it.
You got to be all in.
Yeah, absolutely not. Not when it's do or die.
I don't want to hear about Charlie. You're a master hedger. I don't want to hear about that. Wait.
Well, not emotionally. Not emotionally. I'm emotionally all in. Listen, wait. I just want to call this out as well. Packers.
But Joe Flacco. There's dark magic with Joe Flacco coming in his first start.
They are literally 14-point favorites.
There is dark magic with the highest spread.
Yes.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do the biggest spread. Joe Flacco coming in with 2
Packers
weapons
at home. He probably just got the playbook. He probably just got off the plane and
That's when he does his best work. That's when he does his best work. He can go full.
In 20 years of playing quarterback, Joe Flacco has never had a receiving core like this ever.
All right, so do we? If you want to do Broncos is probably if you won't give me Chargers and you won't give me then you got to give me at the Broncos. Or the Rams, I'm sorry.
Do you like the Broncos more than the Eagles?
Yes. It's the fucking Jets.
I mean, yeah, but it's fucking Bo Nix, and I don't trust him either.
I don't trust the Eagles and their Jalen Hurts. That's like just
okay.
But no, the Broncos are flying high and the Jets are awful.
I'm good with Broncos Patriots. I'm fine with it. I can live with that.
All right. One of these days, Chuck's team's gonna have to step up and win one of these.
I'll let you know when that's coming. Next time we play the Falcons.
Y'all got the Saints anytime soon?
No, it's next time we play the Falcons.
I don't like that.
True.
We got their number.
Not in Atlanta. You don't. All right, where are these Broncos at? The Bronchodes. Did I pass them?
Yeah, it's like the first one probably.
You're right there, dumbass.
Yeah, right there.
I was looking for the Patriots.
Patriots. Left. Stop.
Yep. Got it. All right, boys, we're in Double Jeopardy week.
Double Jeopardy.
I've never been less nervous.
I actually love these picks.
I have been less nervous in my life, but that's neither here nor there. Captain,
this is a big week.
Yeah, this is a huge week. So, like, y'all just saw it, but we have, there is 36,501 people that entered this, and we are down to the last 8. We're just basically 9,000. We're down to the last
20%.
We're going under. I think the Packers lose. and we go under 1,000.
That would actually be incredible. What you
That'd
think?
be
Like
sick.
Flacco just throws for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Jameer Chase, 200-yard game.
400, 6 touchdowns.
Honestly, the way the Packers played against like the Browns, didn't he beat him with the Browns? What
Yep.
if he beat him with the Browns?
Would that be a first ever? Would that be a first ever where a quarterback beats a team?
Could you on like a game-winning field goal too? Could you imagine?
That might. Has that happened in NFL history where a quarterback's beating the same team?
It's got to.
I mean,
it's got
outside of division stuff, yeah.
No, like in the same year. No, beating the same team in the same year from different teams.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, like
from different teams. Yeah.
Yeah, like beating the same team twice
with two different teams. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be awesome though, and that's the storyline. That's why we're all taking the Bengals money line. Put that in the parlay.
Put it in there. No, we're going to adjust the college one. We're adding the Gamecocks, and we're going to have the Bengals, the NFL ones.
Why don't we just take a Gamecocks-Bengals parlay?
I'm in. Lock it in.
Yeah.
Love the
Gamecocks.
All right,
well, I've got nothing else, boys. I don't think. Do we have anything else? Am I missing something?
I'm good. I got to go pack.
No, I'm excited to watch all these games now.
Yeah. This is going to be good. This is a good slate.
Great weekend. Great weekend of football.
Yeah, that's everything. So, yeah, like, subscribe. Thanks, everyone, for being here.
Can you just read out to me the NFL parlay real quick? We have Chargers and Bills -3. And then what'd you have again?
Matthew Stafford over 2.5 touchdowns. Or over 2 touchdowns. Not 2.5, sorry. So, it's just
Stafford,
2+.
2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right,
yeah,
perfect.
that gets you plus 263, which I kind of thought it'd be higher. But, yeah, 260. I thought it'd be higher.
It's Chargers -3, Stafford 2 touchdowns, and then Evan
Bills -3. It's basically
Bills -3,
3.
yeah.
It's basically 3 minus 200 plays all put together.
Okay, I love it.
So,
all right,
here we
boys.
go, boys.
All right.
Until next time, have a great weekend,
Yeah.
everybody. Enjoy the
Same
slate.
to y'all. Yeah,
Thank you,
it's gonna be
Captain.
good.
Appreciate it.